Hey guys, so I've got this 2007 Lexus Is 350 with no crank, no start condition. One of the first times I've actually dealt with this kind of issue. Most common reasons are starters, fuses, linkage, all that stuff. So a car came in for a starter replacement, tested the power to the starter, no power present to the starter. I checked it before. You press the start button, all the lights come on. I got the brake pedal depressed. I've already checked all the usual suspects. What do you call the shifter linkage, brake light working on all that stuff. It's getting all the references, but no power to the starter. And also check the fuses too, they're fine. Turn the ignition off. So there's a fuel rail lever sensor. Fuel rail pressure sensor that needs to be replaced. That sensor is under the intake manifold. So you gotta pull the intake manifold off to get to it. I'll show you the location of the sensor once I have the intake manifold off. The easiest way to check it is, one of the biggest giveaway was there was no communication with the ECM. So as soon as I disconnected the sensor, I got the communication, I got the starter to the power to the starter, and it was working. But we still had to replace the sensor. So you can't see the sensor till you pull the intake manifold off, but if you put your hand through behind the intake, there's a 3-pin connector. Again, I'll show you the location after I have it taken apart. You disconnect the connector. And I'm gonna go to turn the ignition on. So now it's got power to the starter, but it won't start because the fuel pressure sensor is disconnected. So we're gonna remove the intake manifold. I'll show you the location of the sensor. I'll put in the part number 2, and then we go on from there. Hey guys, so I got the intake manifold off. This is the fuel rail pressure sensor. It's a 24mm wrench. Got the part number right here. Got it from Lexus. So once you remove the upper intake manifold, the sensor is right on the back. This sensor right over here, and got the connector right over here. It's a 3-pin connector. I guess it gives reference to the ECM directly, so whenever it shorts out, there's no communication with the computer and no power to the starter. So I'm gonna put the intake back together, start the car, and hopefully that should be it. Alright, so just put it back together. I'm gonna try to start it right now. Start it right up. So this one, I guess if you have a problem with no start, no power to starter, and no ECU communication, problem is this sensor. Work a lot on these cars actually. First time ran into this issue, but you gotta check everything step by step. This is number 5 or number 6 on the list, but if you have this issue and you see this video, start by this one first, especially by just disconnecting the connector, and see if you get power to the starter, and go on from there. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.